Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Zeke back home in Canada, Vancouver, BC. I am in Richmond, part of Vancouver, and I'm here to show you guys a very interesting park you gotta check out if you got the time. This park is called Minoru Park. I'm gonna take a walk around Minoru and show you guys around. So come with me if you want to learn. So this is Minoru Park, and to know the rules, you cannot feed any critters you see, like birds or rabbits or chipmunks or squirrels, anything like that. There's plenty of nature down here, lots of greenery. Lots of ducks. Plenty of seats. There is a water fountain, but I suggest you bring your own water. So, of course, the old style, use your mouth, or you can use your bottle, which would be more ideal. So, I don't see too many people using this kind of tap anymore. It's just too out of date. So you can see here there are names. These people might have something to do with the developing the park. So there's Etta, there's Delphine. There's Curtis. I mean, so many of these benches, probably all of them, I guess, have names inscribed, but I'm not gonna read every name in the park. Now this park was it was developed in the 1970s. There's a, I don't know, like a seniors bowling park area. There's these kind of chairs, lawn chairs. This would be where ducks could make their homes in weeded areas like this. So this park is not far from Westminster Highway in Richmond. You guys, if you're here, you can certainly use your maps, and pretty easy to spot. Canadian geese. Say a little island in the middle of the lake. I don't know if there's any goldfish in here. So I think it's time for me to get off the island and continue my walk. To say I've never actually come here before. This is my first time. There are also tables and benches like these. Probably in the spring, the summer, I wouldn't doubt that there are a lot of artists that come down here and draw and paint pictures out in public. So if you're an artist, this might be a place for you to check out. So now we are in March. Winter is about to be closing out pretty soon, and spring is on its way. So there is apparently there's a baseball park, so let's go check it out, huh? Imagine places like this if you're quite close to where I'd be living. Very ideal for me to get out and stretch out, do a little cardio workout. You know, if I just want to be away from things, you know, this would be an ideal place, and I can certainly come down here, rain or no rain. But certainly if it was raining harder, I'd definitely bring an umbrella with me, but it's really not too bad. Over here we have this little platform here. Anybody want to practice their steps? Yeah, I mean, Tai Chi wheels. So, you know, a few things you can do out here. Out in this direction, there's a soccer net. Or pardon me if anybody who's offended by the word soccer and prefer the word football, then there you go. There's a football net out here. And over here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 6 nets out here. Can't imagine how many teams will be practicing in a field like this. Go check out that baseball field and see what it's all about. Anybody out there who's baseball fans? Do you have a favorite team? Leave a comment. Especially if you're a big football fan or soccer fan, leave me a comment. Who's your favorite team? I didn't grow up loving soccer, football. No offense to you guys, but I grew up liking a lot of sports. Mostly, I love NFL football, and I think secondary would be Major League Baseball. But I grew up as a Montreal Expos fan. I miss my team, but they moved to Washington in, I think it was the end of the 2004 season. So they became the Washington Nationals. We only have one baseball team, which is the Toronto Blue Jays, but I'm not a fan of Toronto. I've been to Toronto quite a few times in the past. I love it here in Vancouver. So, Anyways, this is it. This is it. So upstairs in the booth there, we got a announcer booth. Calls the plays. It's all fenced up, but yeah, I imagine that things will get a little bit more active here in the spring, probably around April. Guys booting around a soccer football. So it is a reminder for those who like taking walks out in nice parks like this on a rainy day. I suggest bring a handkerchief, bring a cloth. You know, if you feel like you want to sit down, you could probably use one someplace because there's just so many seats around here, and probably wipe off the water. Though the seat might be a little bit cold, but you know, you can probably sit down. About the seat. On the other side of the baseball field, they have a lot more nets. I mean, I'm surprised. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 nets on the other side of the baseball field. So that's interesting. So over down there, there's an active center. So I'm not sure. Perhaps it's a gym. And there's also a fire department on the other side of the building. So parking lots. And just in case, if your day is really struggling, or say suppose you just seem to just walk into the park and you want to know about the territory, certainly check out a map. And it's not far from Richmond Center Mall, everybody. It's a nice big mall. There's Westminster Highway. And I've come in through this direction up here. So all the way down this area. So also a chapel. Everybody, there's a Minoru Chapel here, right on this side. So let's just have a look from the outside. So it's kind of a cute chapel. Yeah, there are some flowers and flower pots such as this. May find on the road again. If I remember my Chinese. Yeah. So I do remember my Chinese. For those of you who are curious about other kinds of nature, you can see a squirrel. He's got a bunch of leaves, so perhaps that he's going to make a nest. Some squirrels can be territorial, so you just have to be careful. I mean, they might sort of jump up on you and, you know, let you know. Not necessarily that they're looking for food, but they want you to stay away from their home tree. There's a black one right here, looking right at me. Sorry, I can't feed you. Look at the trees. The trees look fabulous, don't they? Just fabulous. Sometimes you can sort of picture some kind of a face in a tree. I mean, you look at this one, it looks like it's got a couple eyes, right? Looks like it's got a couple eyes and sort of a mouth, a nose right here. Looks like it's an actual living tree. It'll come to life as soon as I leave here, maybe. And of course, you can expect broken branches, even thick branches like these, from high winds. Here's my hand. So, I don't know, it's about a good 3-4 inches. 4 inches probably. Thick. There's also garbage units around the lake, so don't litter. It's bad for nature and is certainly bad for yourself and other people. At some point, this park was closed for a year, I understand, and I'm not sure why that was, but it had reopened. But a year, that's quite a long time. I mean, nobody wants to see a nice park like this be closed for that length of time. So I think I am close to finishing my walk. I'm almost at the end of the walkway. So it is interesting because I did ask somebody, and strangely they told me it takes about an hour to walk around the park. Not to me. I mean, I thought it probably about 15 minutes if you're quick. Maybe 20-25 minutes if you really take your time. Or go longer. You know, if you're not in a race to leave the park and want to stay around for a long time. I don't know what it'd be like coming down here during the nighttime, because maybe there might be some impressive lights. Anybody who's been here before and you've seen that, leave me a comment. And how about it? This is where I started. So this is it, everybody. This is Zeke at Minoru Park. I recommend you check it out here in beautiful Richmond, British Columbia. And I'll see you in another video. Peace out.